Welcome to Stoic. If you're here, you're likely someone who values growth, self-awareness, and understanding the complexities of human behavior through the lens of Stoic philosophy. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both fascinating and insightful: how a woman reacts when she realizes you've lost interest. But this isn't just about relationships. It's about self-respect, emotional detachment, and the wisdom of Stoicism in handling complex social dynamics. Stay with us as we uncover some powerful truths. The subtle shift in dynamics. When you lose interest in someone, it's not just about pulling away physically or emotionally. It's about a shift in energy. As Marcus Aurelius would say, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This principle teaches us that our internal state radiates outward. Women are intuitive and often pick up on this change. They may sense that the spark has dimmed, even before you express it explicitly. This can lead to a range of reactions, from confusion to introspection, depending on her emotional maturity. Common reactions and what they mean. Increased attention. When a woman realizes you're pulling away, her first instinct might be to draw you back. This could manifest as sudden compliments, more frequent communication, or efforts to reignite the connection. Stoicism reminds us to remain calm and observe without judgment. Ask yourself, are her actions driven by genuine interest or fear of losing control? Emotional withdrawal. Some women may react by mirroring your disinterest. This defensive mechanism is a way to protect themselves from rejection. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Recognize that this reaction is not about you, but about her way of coping. Self-reflection or growth. A woman with emotional intelligence might take a step back to evaluate the situation. She might ask herself why your interest faded and use it as an opportunity for personal growth. This reaction aligns with Stoic ideals, turning challenges into lessons. Attempts to trigger jealousy. On the other hand, some women might try to provoke a reaction from you by appearing more desirable. This could involve flaunting other relationships or achievements. Here, Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded and unaffected. Remember, he who angers you conquers you. The importance of detachment. In any relationship, the Stoic principle of detachment is vital. Detachment doesn't mean apathy. It means maintaining your inner peace regardless of external circumstances. If you've lost interest, it's essential to communicate honestly, but without cruelty. As Seneca advised, sometimes even to live is an act of courage. By detaching from the outcome, you free yourself from unnecessary emotional turmoil. You're not responsible for her reaction, only for your integrity and actions. Why losing interest is natural. People change. Interests evolve. Losing interest doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you human. The key is to handle the situation with grace. Stoicism reminds us to accept what we cannot control. If the connection is no longer serving either of you, it's better to let go than to force something that isn't authentic. What happens when a woman realizes you've lost interest? The answer lies not only in human psychology, but also in the profound wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that teaches us to remain grounded, composed, and detached from external chaos. Welcome to the channel, where we explore life's complex dynamics through the lens of Stoic philosophy. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more transformative insights. Now, let's dive in. At some point, every man finds himself in a situation where his interest in a woman fades. Maybe the connection isn't as strong as it once was, or perhaps her actions no longer align with your values. Whatever the reason, this shift doesn't go unnoticed. Women are incredibly perceptive when it comes to emotional dynamics. Today, we'll uncover how women typically react when they sense your disinterest and how you, as a Stoic, can navigate this situation with grace and integrity. The initial realization. The first reaction many women experience when they notice your waning interest is confusion. They'll replay past interactions, looking for clues, the moments when your tone changed, when your responses became less enthusiastic, or when your priorities seemed to shift. For a woman who values your attention, this realization can be unsettling. Stoic insight. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. It's important to stay grounded during this phase. Resist the temptation to over-explain yourself or placate her emotions. Instead, focus on maintaining your inner peace. Emotional reactions and tests. Once confusion sets in, it's often followed by emotional reactions. These can range from subtle to dramatic. Testing your boundaries, initiating arguments, or trying to regain your attention through flirtation or even manipulation. Understand that this behavior stems from a natural desire for validation and control. Stoic insight. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. When faced with these reactions, avoid engaging in unnecessary conflict. A high-value man doesn't act out of impulse. He observes, reflects, and responds calmly. Attempts to rekindle your interest. As the realization deepens, she may attempt to rekindle your interest. This might involve highlighting her best qualities, emphasizing shared memories, or trying to evoke jealousy by mentioning other men. Understand that this is a natural response, a way of reclaiming the dynamic that once existed. Stoic insight. A Stoic's duty is not to judge or retaliate, but to act with dignity. Acknowledge her efforts without being drawn into emotional games. As Seneca wisely advised, the greatest remedy for anger is delay. Take your time to assess your feelings and intentions before responding. Acceptance and moving forward. Eventually, a woman will come to accept your lack of interest. For some, this acceptance leads to introspection and personal growth. For others, it might result in bitterness or indifference. Regardless of her response, your focus should remain on your own path, on living a life of virtue, purpose, and clarity. Stoic insight. As the Stoics teach, true freedom comes from within. By letting go of attachments and expectations, you free yourself from the emotional turbulence of others. Remember, your worth is not determined by how others perceive you, but by how you live in alignment with your values. The way a woman reacts when she realizes you've lost interest reveals as much about her as it does about you. By practicing Stoicism, you can navigate these situations with clarity, respect, and wisdom. Remember, your peace of mind is your most valuable asset. Protect it, and let it guide you to better connections and a more fulfilled life. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue exploring the timeless wisdom of Stoicism together. See you in the next video. To recap, when a woman realizes you've lost interest, her reactions might include confusion, emotional outbursts, and attempts to win back your attention. As a Stoic, your role is to navigate these moments with composure, integrity, and self-awareness. By staying true to your principles, you not only handle the situation gracefully, but also set a standard for how relationships should be approached. Attempts to trigger jealousy. On the other hand, some women might try to provoke a reaction from you by appearing more desirable. This could involve flaunting other relationships or achievements. Here, Stoicism teaches us to stay grounded and unaffected. Remember, he who angers you conquers you.